Hello, dear MSc Data Science and Advanced Computer Science students. My name is Dr. Ambikesh Shayal, and I'm the Program Director for these MSc courses at Cardiff Metropolitan University. First of all, I would like to congratulate all of you for securing a place for MSc courses. Welcome to the course. Before you join the course, there are a good few months between now and before you join the course, and I just thought to create some tasks for you that you can do over summer. These tasks will basically help you to hit the ground running when you join the MSc course. So the first is meet the team. So this is my short video. This is my web page. If you want to have my contact details, this is a short video from me, welcoming everybody to the course.
Hi, my name is Dr. Ambikesh Shayal, and I'm a senior lecturer and the program director for the Computing and Information MSc programs in the Department of Computing and Engineering at Cardiff Metropolitan University's School of Technologies. My passion lies.
Okay, so what I'll do in this short video is go through the two tasks that I have set up for you. Now these are fairly simple tasks, and I have also provided tutorials that will walk you through step by step to complete these tasks. So it doesn't require a huge amount of knowledge to do these tasks. All that is required from your side is time and effort. Okay, so the first task is about developing professional networking portfolio. Now the aim of this task is to help you showcase your professional experience and achievements to potential employers. This task is especially important for those of you on internship pathway. I have listed few professional platforms, so LinkedIn, GitHub, Bitbucket, that are heavily used. They are well reputed and heavily used in the industry. So some of you may already have an account on these. If you haven't, then please go and create an account. It's free to create account on these platforms. The next thing I want you to do is go through this tutorial. Now this tutorial basically shows you how to create a good LinkedIn profile. I have seen students' profile on LinkedIn which look very casual. They are not professional, so go through this tutorial as a first step. So I'll just briefly open this tutorial, and this tutorial has got a nice video introducing you how to create a good LinkedIn profile, some tips, how to manage your brand, create opportunities, build your network, and track your professional milestones. So go through this tutorial and then create your own LinkedIn profile. Now the key thing I want to add here is that make sure that you add details of any project you may have done previously as part of your undergraduate studies or simply as hobby. Make sure you add all those details in LinkedIn. The project minimum should have software languages used, any report or GitHub, Bitbucket link. Okay, then other thing I want you to do is create an account in GitHub or Bitbucket. Both are software development platform and heavily used by in the industry, and especially for MSc Data Science and MSc Advanced Computer Science students, employers do want to see your code. So it's very important you showcase your code, any technical reports you may have written. So all that you can add in GitHub. If you have published any paper out of your work, then you may add that paper as well. The other thing I want you to do is which is create a short 2 minutes video presentation, and the target audience for this video presentation should be a manager sitting in a company, employer, and briefly talk about yourself. And then the main aim of this project is basically show a software or a project that you have done. So show the front end GUI, and then show the code behind it, and then talk about the the languages you have used in that or the technologies you have used in the project. So keep the video short, max 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, and add that link in your LinkedIn and GitHub. As an add-on, you may also want to create your free website on Google, and here's a tutorial to do that. So that was a task 1, quite easy, plain simple, and creates your professional portfolio. Task 2 is slightly difficult than task 1, but still quite easy. And what I want you to do is get familiar with Kaggle. Now, some of you may already know Kaggle, but if you don't, then Kaggle is a popular online community for data scientists. It was set up by Google in 2010, and the aim of Kaggle is to provide platforms wherein companies can publish their data sets, and general members of the public can participate in creating predictive models using machine learning, data science on those data sets. So yeah, so that's the Kaggle website. I'll just briefly open the Kaggle website for you. So that's Kaggle, and if you click on compete, then you can see loads of competitions here. Some of them have got a lot of money as well. So it's for anybody to kind of participate in these competitions. What I want you to do is in this for Kaggle is participate in a Titanic machine learning competition. Now, there's no money associated with this competition, and it's a legendary competition, and basically it will help you familiarize with how the Kaggle platform works. And the aim of this competition is to create a machine learning model that predicts which passengers survived the Titanic shipwreck. Now, the dataset for this competition is available here. So I'll quickly open the dataset. So that's the dataset for this Titanic shipwreck competition, and you can see the dataset has got different fields. For example, survival, which is if the passenger survived or not, and you got age of the passenger, ticket, cabin, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so using this dataset, you need to create a model for this Titanic shipwreck. Now, what you can do is I have given you a link for this tutorial. So this is a very well written tutorial, and what you need to do is go through this tutorial step by step, and just follow it. It's a step by step introduction to the competition. So it shows you the data, it shows you what the challenge is, then it talks about training, testing, and validation data sets, and then it shows you how to submit. It shows you the coding environment, which is Jupyter Notebooks, and it shows you how to write the code, and it goes through all the steps. Now, some of you may follow the tutorial halfway through, and which is fine. Some of you may be able to finish the tutorial, and in order to do the tutorial you will have to install Python, Anaconda, and all those related softwares. But don't worry too much if you can't finish this task. I just wanted to expose you to this online community for data scientists and computer scientists. So try to follow this tutorial, and if you manage to follow the tutorial, then you can make your own submission. If you manage to make your own submission, make sure you add those entries in LinkedIn, GitHub. They will look fabulous, will add hugely to your professional portfolio. And although it's a fairly simple competition, but I think as a first step it's quite useful. Okay, so don't worry too much if you can't finish these tasks. The aim is just for me to expose you to tasks that may benefit you when you join the course. Okay, so that is it from my side. Thank you very much, and looking forward to welcoming you in the course. Cheers.